iPhone 17 is going to be the most disappointing, the most ugly, the most trash, the most stupidest, and most pointless iPhone upgrade to ever exist. So I'm calling on you to skip the iPhone 17 because it is going to be catastrophic to the iPhone universe, and we do not support ugly looking phones. Hello Internet, how are you doing today? My name is Brian. If you are new here, and yes, as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about why I'm going to be skipping the iPhone 17. Yes, I am completely skipping the iPhone 17. This is a little bit weird territory for me because I'm usually one to always get the latest and greatest iPhone every year, no matter if it's a good financial decision or if it's a bad financial decision. I have been upgrading my iPhone every year since the iPhone 8 Plus. And then 2024, I got the iPhone 16 Pro Max. And then 2025, I got the iPhone 16 Pro. So I have two phones right now. And yeah, so let's talk about why I'm skipping this year's iPhone. So the main reason why I'm going to be skipping this year's iPhones is because I think they are ugly. I think they're gross. I think they're disgusting. I'm being really dramatic. I do not like the design of the iPhone 17, okay? I feel like it just does not look very aesthetically pleasing, and it does not look like an iPhone. It doesn't feel like an iPhone. I feel like we are going backwards in time and getting ugly phones again, and I thought we stopped that in 2015 with the iPhone 6S, okay? Controversial opinion time. I think the iPhone 6 and 6S are the ugliest iPhones to ever exist. They're good iPhones. They started the trend towards bigger screens. They are great phones. However, they're extremely ugly. I'm sure the iPhone 17 Air, the iPhone 17, and the iPhone 17 Pro are going to be good phones, but they are ugly, okay? And I cannot stand having an ugly phone. I am so sorry. I'm not spending my money on an ugly phone that I have to look at every single day and despise and wait for the next year's phone because I hate it so much. I'm not doing that. You can call me stupid. You can call me materialistic. You can call me whatever you want to call me. I'm not buying a phone that's ugly, okay? If I'm going to be paying over $1,000 for an iPhone, I want it to look good. And these iPhones, they don't look good. They look disgusting, okay? Let's get more into that. The main issue I have with these phones is that disgusting new camera bump. This camera bump here is the ugliest thing I've ever seen in the entire universe. Every time I look at it, I cry a little bit inside because I realize that this is the way that iPhones are going, and it makes me very, very, very sad because it is just so ugly to look at. It's also extremely flawed. So the current iPhone has this square camera bump. Love it or hate it, this is how iPhones have looked since the iPhone 11. And I understand Apple wants change. We all want change. I understand that. I embrace change myself. But change for the sake of change is not okay. And the only reason why they're changing this is because we keep asking them for a different design and they're being lazy. They're being lazy. There's no mistake about it. This new camera bump, all it does is takes this existing camera bar and expands it all the way to the edge. And you know what they do? They take the flash and they take the LiDAR scanner and they space it all the way to the edge. That's all they did. You can argue that there's going to be better camera technology in the phone. Obviously, I expect that at this point. iPhone camera upgrades are always the #1 top priority every year for iPhone. I expect the iPhone 17 camera to be amazing and to be fantastic. But why do I have to sacrifice the aesthetics of my phone for an ugly new camera bump? Now, I'm gonna be honest, when I saw the iPhone 11's camera bump for the first time, I thought it was ugly too. However, I started to understand it and I started to appreciate it because it looked aesthetically pleasing, because all the cameras were this triangular shape and it looked cool, it looked rich, it looked expensive. This doesn't look expensive. Obviously, this is just a render and this is just rumors. These are all just rumors. I understand that. However, it is May 2025. I believe they start manufacturing iPhones in June. So obviously they have to have the design on lockdown by the end of May, and nothing has changed, okay? This camera design has been here since, I believe, January. So nothing has changed since January. What makes you think that this is not gonna happen? And unfortunately, it's gonna happen and everything's gonna be ruined. And it's gonna make me fairly upset. This camera bump is here to stay. My issue is the fact that cases are going to be ruined by this camera bump. Let's try to make a camera bump for the iPhone 17. You're gonna have to take this design and you're gonna have to square it all the way to the edge. And literally the whole entire top of your phone is just gonna be a camera bump. You're not gonna be able to see your beautiful design go all the way to the edge of your phone. It's going to go from edge to camera bump on your phone. It's going to look ugly. And we already are starting to see leaked case designs. Obviously, as you can see right here, here is a leaked case design. Your cases are going to be half camera bump. Your cases are going to be about 30% hole. So you should be paying 30% less for your phone cases because most of your case is going to be taken up by holes.
What the hell?
What are we doing, Apple? What are we doing? This is just enraging me. This is making me really upset. And mirror selfies are gonna look absolutely disgusting.
There's people that are dying.
Because literally, you're gonna take a cute mirror selfie, right? Your case is gonna be ruined by this camera bump. Your photos are gonna be ruined by this ugly, ugly camera that no one wants. It's going to look hideous. It's gonna look awful. That is awful. I don't want that to happen. I like my cases like this. And these companies are gonna probably charge you more for it because everything sucks and everything's expensive. I had to turn my fan on because I'm getting heated. Things are getting heated in this house and I'm so upset about this phone. The other reason why I'm skipping this phone is because nothing is exciting about this phone. Nothing is exciting. I see the ugly camera bump and I don't want the phone. I see the spec sheet that is leaked, which of course, this is all just rumors. This is all just speculation. None of this is fact. However, again, we know we've been through iPhones at this point. By May, pretty much almost everything is probably like 90% accurate. But it's still a rumor, so some things could change. But I'm looking at the spec sheet for this phone and I'm like, cool. Like, I don't need any of this. The back of my phone is ugly. I don't want it. But anyways, like I'm just saying, nothing is exciting about this phone. Now, obviously, when I look back at it, was the iPhone 16 very exciting? No, it really wasn't that exciting. But we did get a cool new feature called the camera control. We got Apple Intelligence, which I guess was kind of cool or whatever. But we mainly got a bigger screen, which is awesome. We love that. We don't even get that much different with the iPhone 17 line. So nothing is that much different. Nothing is changing that much. What's the point? It's a very, very boring phone. So why would I upgrade? Why should you upgrade for a boring iPhone that is ugly? See? Exactly. Here's another reason why I'm not upgrading, and this is literally just because of me. This is just personal, so mind your business. But I got a 1TB iPhone last year, and I'm not even filled up with the storage, and why would I want to get another 1TB iPhone when I literally have a 1TB iPhone that's not even filled up yet? So that's stupid. And also, I got two iPhone 16s. Why would I need an iPhone 17? I'm going to stick with the iPhone 16 for a long time. I don't think I'm even going to upgrade next year, but I don't know that far because I haven't heard enough rumors about the iPhone 18 lineup or whatever. I'm really sticking out for the 20th anniversary of the iPhone. In 2027, the iPhone is going to be turning 20 years old. And so far, allegedly, it's going to be a pretty cool upgrade. Hearing that they're going to go back to kind of the curved design like the iPhone 11s and the 10s. Also possibly going to be getting an all glass design. There's going to be more glass in the iPhone, so it's going to be more luxurious. It's going to look more aesthetically pleasing than this phone, and way more aesthetically pleasing than the iPhone 17 ever will be, because the iPhone 17 is going to go down in history as the ugliest iPhone to ever exist. And we're going to also have an all screen display that there's going to be no dynamic island. It's literally going to be no bezel. It's going to be entirely screen. Sign me the fuck up. Sign me up right now because I want that so bad. So clearly they're planning a big redesign for the iPhone 20th anniversary edition in 2027. So why would they spend that much time and effort on the iPhone 17 and the iPhone 18 when there's big redesigns happening? Another reason why I'm going to be skipping this phone is because of the fact that I have been upgraded since the iPhone 8, okay? I've had the newest iPhone ever here since 2017. A bitch needs a break. I need a break because I've been doing this for so long. My Apple Card needs a break, and this year's the perfect year for a break if you want to take a break from upgrading. I think it's really important for us to be voting with our wallets this year because unfortunately what's going to be happening this year is it's going to definitely be more expensive. With the state of the world right now, with the tariffs, the iPhone 17 is going to be more expensive. Do we know how much more expensive it's going to be? No. So why would I spend money on an uglier phone that's going to be more expensive? Again, like I said, the whole point is I think it's definitely important for us to vote with our wallets. If you don't like the iPhone 17, don't buy it. Do we really need to leave our iPhone 16s behind for the iPhone 17? That's probably just going to be maybe 10% better. And obviously, you can spend your money however you want to. I'm just simply saying that this phone, to me, is not appealing. That's why I'm skipping it. If you feel the same way, you should definitely skip it. You shouldn't feel peer pressured to get this phone just because you want the latest and greatest. You should skip it if you don't want it. This was a very cathartic video for me because I've been feeling all these thoughts and opinions and I've been wanting to share it with you guys. So thank you so much for listening to me ramble and rant. Hopefully it brought you a little bit of entertainment. Obviously, again, if you like the iPhone 17, that's on you. That's your prerogative. You can buy it if you want it. I'm not doing this to influence any of your decisions. I'm just simply sharing this because I feel like if you have doubts about the iPhone 17, skip it. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to hit that button down below and subscribe and click the notification bell to get notifications on whenever I upload a video next. You can also follow me on all the social medias. Links are going to be down in the description down below and also right here. And I shall see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.